What is going on, everybody? This is Horror Kid here, and welcome to a brand new episode of Trash or Treasure. Now, I know I should be reviewing Tools of Destruction by now, but to be honest, I just need a break from Ratchet Clank for the time being. So, for this episode of Trash or Treasure, I am taking a look at No Man's Sky. So, here's the question. Is this game still a piece of trash as it was back in 2016? Or is it a worthwhile treasure in the rough? Let's find out. No Man's Sky is an action-adventure, exploration, real-time survival game released for the PlayStation 4 and PC back in 2016, and 2 years later it was given an Xbox One release in 2018. It was developed and published by the indie British company Hello Games, whose only other noticeable titles were a series called Joe Danger and their latest game called The Last Campfire, which was released back in August of this year. But we're focusing on No Man's Sky for this video. So back in 2016, it gained rather mixed to negative reviews on Steam due to the expectation that people were having since its original reveal back in 2013. But now, 7 years later, in this year of 2020, the game is looking rather great. Now, this is where I would give the plot of the game, but to be honest here, I'd say this is one of those games where you can try and make your own story. Think of it as like sci-fi Minecraft or sci-fi Skyrim. But what's the main premise of this game? Well, like I said at the beginning of the video, this game encourages exploration, where you can travel to different star systems and go on one of the many procedurally randomly generated planets. How many planets are there, I hear you asking? 18 quintillion planets. That's an 18 with 18 zeros right there. But how do we get there? From our starship, of course. Yeah, this is one of the downsides of this game. Real-time loading screens. On top of the longest loading screen when we boot the game up.
After an hour and a goddamn half of holding down the boost button, we finally get to a planet. Now, there are two different kinds of life on them. Flora, meaning more plant life, and fauna, meaning more animal life. We can also randomly find abandoned starships, which we can claim as our own, whether it's for technology or more storage space. Though, some planets have some serious BS weather activity. A prime example of this is a random planet I decided to explore nicknamed Fiery Planet, where there are firestorms that can occur there and they can seriously make you feel like a glass cannon from how much damage they can do to your exosuit's environmental support system. While we're on the subject of the suit, good God, the walk speed makes me feel like I'm either Lauren from Slender the 8 Pages or Silver from Sonic 06 from how slow I'm walking. And trust me, sprinting isn't much help either because the sprint drains in around 11 to 12 seconds. We do have a jetpack, but that lasts around 3 seconds and charges in 1 second. Just hope that you're not too high up because fall damage is indeed a thing in this game. Jesus Christ, let's get off this hell rock. Good grief, the ship controls are hella clunky to get used to. Why can't Hello Games just use the crack in time style of ship flying where that is a joy to do? I also found this space station and I decided to see if fall damage is a thing there. And to my discovery, there is none. What? Just to give off more of that sci-fi Minecraft vibe, Mixed with a bit of sci-fi Fallout 4, there's base building, which, to be honest, is not my favorite thing in this game. The reason being is that I need specific materials. And how do I do that, you may ask? Crafting. Okay, real quick here. Why do most games nowadays try to incorporate crafting into their gameplay? It worked great for Minecraft because it's in the goddamn name. So basically, the only way for me to try and make a base is if I find an abandoned base or play online. Oh wait, I can't because I don't have PlayStation Plus and I'm not spending $60 on the PC version of this game. An odd inclusion of the game regarding updates is the option to toggle first and third person point of view. To be honest, I'm just leaving it at first person because third just makes me kind of feel disoriented at points. So overall, is No Man's Sky any good nowadays? Well, gonna be honest here. It's a mixed bag from the constant updates which will most likely take up all the storage in your PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or PC, rather clunky controls for the ship, slow walk speed, and fast depleting sprint and jetpack. I'd say you're better off with a different exploration game. With that in mind, I'm giving No Man's Sky a 5.5 out of 10 with my seal of questionability. But now, I want to hear from you all. Did you play No Man's Sky and could you recommend it to a friend? Leave your answers in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter if you want to, as well as Instagram and GameJolt. Links are down below. As always, I've been Horror Kid and I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.